23. Do you know how many times I had to remind myself to say 2023 before I actually got into this video? Because I'm like, hey, it's not 22. It's not 22. And weird enough, I still, every once in a while, I've been writing 2024. I don't know why I decided to skip this year. Hopefully it's a fantastic year and it's not worth skipping. But hey, it's January 10th. And do you guys know what that means? Couple of things. It means that we could probably stop saying Happy New Year to each other. I think the statute of limitations on that is January 7th-ish. I had heard that. I think you get it for like a week. But, you know, I'll be honest with you. I still say Happy New Year to people in like February if I haven't seen them already. So yeah, that's it's a personal decision. But aside from that, it's also this time of year where a lot of people start breaking their New Year's resolutions. You know, all that stuff that we were pumped up into getting into the year end, and we're like, yeah, we're going to kill it this year. And as you can see, I'm coming to you from my home gym right now. And yeah, I've got some health-related goals, and I gotta be honest, I haven't really been as great on them as I had initially wanted to be. But it got me thinking, you know, how I can sort of double back into it, figure out what worked for me in the past. And how about your financial goals? And what can I do to help folks with their financial goals? So here they are. These are these 5 tips. I came up with 5. Tips to help you with your potential New Year's resolutions. Like you might have had some goals around finances for 2023 and beyond. And how can I help you to support those? So here I came up with these 5 tips. And the first is make a plan. But the plan can't just be a plan. It's got to be specific and achievable goals. So a lot of folks will say, you know what, I'm going to save more money. Well, fine. If you save more money, what's more money? Is it $1? Is it $2? Is it $10 a month? So if we set something specific to say, look, I want to save $500 per month, or I want to pay off $5,000 or $50,000 or $500,000 of debt, or I want to pay off my mortgage, or I want to pay off whatever the situation is, make it specific. And what should those specific goals be? I mean, again, that's something you want to be intentional about, think about. But make a plan and set specific, achievable goals. That's number 1. Number 2, automate your finances. It takes a lot of discipline to have to write a check or to go online and actually manually sort of send money over to your brokerage account. But if you set it up as transfers to your saving, if you set it up as automatic, like every 2 weeks, X amount's going to be transferred in there, you got to treat it like a tax. And you might actually forget that you did it, which is actually a great thing, because if you forget you did it and it's automated, it's almost like those payroll taxes that get deducted out of your paycheck. So automate your finances. It might be bill payment, it might be sending in an extra payment, it might be savings, whatever it is. This way you don't have to remember to do it manually, you don't have to go through that physical discipline piece of it. Third, keep track of your spending. I get it. Budgeting sucks. Nobody likes budgeting. Well, actually, there's probably a few people out there, but I think they're psychopaths. I'm just kidding. But a lot of people don't like the whole budgeting concept, and I get it. You know, as part of this whole fitness goal, I'm supposed to write down every single thing that I eat, and I've not been really good about that. So I get the discipline that comes with budgeting, but budgeting doesn't have to be complicated. It could just be, hey, I'm just going to make sure I keep track of receipts, or I just hand write in a dollar amount. So some sort of budgeting and keeping track of your spending more than your budgeting is keeping track of your spending, because it's a lot easy. I mean, let's face it, Amazon makes it so easy. Literally 3 clicks, and I have boxes showing up at my house tomorrow. And maybe I return that stuff, maybe I don't return that stuff. So if you just find a way to identify where you can cut back by keeping track of these. So that's number 3, which is keeping track of your spending. Now, 4th is get an accountability partner. This is tough, right? And I can tell you that I've never worked out better than when I actually had a personal trainer or somebody actually holding me accountable. It's not because I haven't been exercising since I was, 16 years old. It's because I need accountability. I want to know that somebody's going to be keeping me. Now, it could be your spouse, and fitness-wise, it is my spouse most of the time when she can actually get me to do something and work out. But if it's not your spouse, it might be a family member, it might be a professional financial advisor or an accountant or an attorney, somebody who's going to help you. But you want to have a method with this accountability partner for regular check-in to stay on track. Having somebody hold you accountable, that can keep you motivated. It can keep you focused. It could be somebody who's actually already done it. It could be somebody who's doing it with you. So you got to figure out what actually works out best for you. And it could be a professional, because sometimes you might need that advice. And then finally, tip number 5, stay flexible. Look, life happens, right? If I had to drive from here to Minnesota, I know what my destination is. But if I hit detours, if I hit roadblocks, if I want to stop at rest areas, I should have that flexibility to do that so long as I know what my destination is. Life is going to happen, and it's okay if you need to adjust your financial plan. Don't get discouraged. And if you have a setback, if you need to make changes to your plan, the most important thing is you keep working towards your destination, working towards your plan. So there you go. Those are 5 tips to help you to stay on track with your New Year's resolutions. Because remember, this is a marathon, it's not a sprint. And you've got financial goals and you've got plans. And now, if you don't mind, I'm going to try to get back and finish this workout. Thank you again for joining Sha Planet. Stay tuned. If you haven't liked or followed us on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, please go ahead and do so you get notifications of this. And if you have any specific questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Neil Shah with Sha Planet. I will see you next week. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Go pump some iron.